Let's continue learning section 8.5 regarding annuities. And this is part of that structure for developing your worth, your financial personal worth. We're doing all by app key on the calculator. So here we have one to find an annuity meaning that we have payments. Actually, we call them payments, but they're really deposits regularly done for a period of time. Right. So let's see what this one has us do. The last one we did was semi-annual. So let's look and dissect what's given to us. $40 at the end of each month. So 40 is my payment, which are my deposits. I'm just for each month, and that means that N is 12, because there's 12 months in a year, at a rate of 5% compounded monthly for 20 years, and that's our T. So let's construct over here on this side what we know. We know that our N is 12, because it's monthly, and our T is 20 for years of the annuity and deposits. Our payment is 40, and that's our regular payments. At an interest rate of 5%. So our 5% is 5%. So that's what we have, and we want to know our future value. After the 20 years. So that's going to be our alpha solve. Well, let's see how we fill things here. We know that our cap N is going to be 12 months a year payments times the 20 years of the investment. The I% is 5. There is no initial deposit. No deposit made at the beginning because we have deposits of 40. And I'm writing this because you can accidentally put the 40 in the present value and then get confused why the answer is wrong. And our future value is 0, and this is the one we're looking for. And our PY and CY are 12 because it's monthly. And we're going to come up here and do an alpha solve. Okay, now we need our calculator. Let me bring that down. Well, I've rebooted this thing. Okay. Close so everybody can see. All right. So we're going to go to our apps key, which is the third row, second key. Enter on finance, enter on TV and solver. And we're going to place what we have. 12 times 20, 5%. The present value is 0. Our deposits are 40. At the end of each month, our future value is 0, and it's monthly. So I have everything that I've listed on my categories. I'm going to come up to future value and do an alpha enter. Okay. Always in front. Okay. So our number is 16,4, 441 decimal, and I'm going to make that 35 cents. All right, $16,441.35. Now we want the interest. And if you recall, when we did the interest earlier, I had a little formula using the notations of what we understand. Interest is our future value minus our deposits, we call them payments, times the number of payments per year, times the years. So, here we go. Now let's just put in what we know. Your value is expected to be $16,441.35. We were making deposits of $40 every month for 20 years. Now we're going to use our home screen to calculate. So remember, we use a what? Second quit. Two keys together in the front. And remember, I said, I think you can hit clear. No, didn't work. Somebody told me that would work. It doesn't. Second quit on the home screen. And we're going to enter what we wrote right there. 16,441 decimal 35. Oops, sorry about that. My fault. Minus the 40 times the 12 times 20. Now I'm going to make sure I have the times in between. 16,443. Oh, we're good. And we have an interest earned. Made the money work. Make the money work. We have earned $6,841.35. All right. So now we're going to do another one. Remember, we did a monthly, and this is quarterly, because every 3 months, well, there's 12 divided by 3 is 4, so it's quarterly 4. So this is our deposit. I'm going to call it our payment. Every 3 months is quarterly, interest rate, and 40 years. So we have our N as 4 for quarterly. And then we have our T is a short term, 8 years. Our payment, $1,000 every quarter at a rate, 5% of 7 and 25. That's a good rate. 25. So we're looking for our future value. Here we go. Our cap N is little n, which is 4, times the years, T, which is 8. The I% is 7 and 2500ths. We didn't make an initial deposit, but we do have payments of $1,000 with a 0 future value, which is the one we're looking for. And this is quarterly, so that's 4. And bring out our calculator. And now we're going to go to our apps key, enter, and we're going to put in 4 times 8, 7 and a quarter. No initial deposit, or we're making deposits of $1,000. Very nice. And we're doing it quarterly. You must make sure all of it matches with what you wrote on your template. So I'm going to do an alpha enter. Yep. 42,000. $857 and 19 cents. All right, that's good. so now we want interest earned. So we know I equals the future value minus our payment, which is our deposits, times the number of payments per year, times the years. So let's see what we I equals, and we have the $42,857.19 minus the 1,000 times 4 times 8. Here we go. This is done on the home screen. So we enter second quit to get to the home screen. And we're going to do our math right there. Here we go. 857 decimal 19 minus 1,000 the 4 times the 8 in. Look, I made a mistake right there. Let me do a second entry. I said, that's too big. There we go. That's a times, and it was a minus. I should have checked before I hit enter, and I'm sorry about that. So my I percent is 10,000. 10,854.19. Oh, right? I put, oh, don't. It should be a 7. I made a typo on that, didn't I? Let me clear it, because instead of a 7, I put a 4. 4257, decimal 19, minus the 1,000 times 4 times 8. That should have been a 719. Just, little bobos that your instructor makes. And working on a screen that throws light on your eyes all the time is kind of rough. How much money you earned with those deposits, because it was 7%. Now we're looking at a financial goal. So this is our future value for 14 years, compounded annually, so N is 1, at 5%, and how much at the end of each year do we deposit to achieve that large number. So let's write what we know. We know our future value is $130,000. And we know that the I percent is 5. We know our N is 1 for annual. And our T is 14. But what we don't know is how much to put in to achieve that goal. Right, so let's put in what we know. All right, so we have 1 times 14. 5% is good, it's 5. No money deposited. We don't know the payment, but we know we want to end up with $130,000, where we have 1 and 1 as a one-time deposit a year of that money. All right, let's see what we can do on the calculator. Solution there. Apps, enter, and we're going to enter the 14, 5%, 0, 0, 130,000. Yep. And then we're going to do 1 and 1. achieve that outcome at 5%. This is how powerful this machine is. So it says, because we did this, it says, and we did an alpha enter here, to find the payments a year. So our deposits be about $6,633.12. All right. Now remember, in this course, we're figuring out the minutia of everything. Usually, when you get to this point, you'd say, okay, if I put in 6633, I'm pretty close to 130 after those 14 years. And it says round to the nearest dollar. So we would want to make sure we reach $130,000. We can be a little bit over, but we can't be under. If we did the 6633, we'd get pretty close. All right. How much of the financial goal comes from deposits and how much comes from interest? All right. So on this one, we want deposits made. So deposits made is our payment times N times T. All right, so let's do that one first. So we're saying 6634 times the 1 times the 14. And we're going to use our calculator on the home screen. Um, 92. All right. Well, then they want the interest. All right. Now that's going to be the future value minus deposits made. So let's look at that. Our future value is about 130,000. We're just doing an approximation. 92876. $92876. So we would have made $37,124. All right. Now we should check, right? We should check. Let's see. We're going to go to our apps key. Enter. We should do what we have, the 14. This time we know the payment. And we're going to say 6634. And we'll be a little over that 130. And we're going to do the alpha enter. We had $17.32 more. So that's how we want to do it. If we just put the 33, we would have been shy. So that's how that works. All right. How much at the end of each month, so that N is 12, must be deposited at 6 and 25 hundredths percent compounded monthly for 40 years to reach a goal of $1,250,000. So we were looking for our deposit, which for this course means payment. All right, we're talking 40 years, and we're talking N is 12. 12 times 40. The percent is 6 and 25 hundredths. Our present value is 0. Our payments is 0, but the future value is $1,250,000. That's what I hope you have a goal for. And we're talking money. All right. So let's bring out our calculator. We're going to come up here, and we're going to enter 12 times 40. 6.25, 0. 1,250,000. 1, 2, 3, 1, 12. All right. And we want to know the deposit, so we're going to do an alpha enter here. As for solve, the green above will say solve, and that's to find monthly deposit. Right. So let's do alpha solve, and I'm going to get a number of 5. Sorry. Is precious, and mine is just on the screen a little bit rough. 586 decimal 33. So this is, they want it to the nearest dollar. I would say 587. Okay. How much financial goal comes from, oops, typo, deposits, and how much comes from interest? Here we go. Interest here, I'm sorry, our deposits are going to be the 587 times 12 times 40. All right. Second quit because we need the home screen. 587 times 40 times 12. It doesn't multiplication is community. Multiply and the digits any way you want. 200 on 760. That's what it looks like. Deposit. 587 times 12 times 40. Yep. All right. So now we want interest. This one's pretty good, isn't it? So interest earned is future value minus deposits. So we've got approximately $1,250,000 minus the 281,760. 1,250. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, just making sure. 1,000,000 minus the 281,760. Well, we get 96840. Wow, in interest earned. All right. Okay, we've completed. I hit too fast. We've completed everything we need on annuities that you're going to have as part of your homework. So that arms you for that. And I'm going to stop it right here and start up on stocks uh, and other types of investments. Thank you for listening.